this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on last season's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Begin the game. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready, set. 22 water. 22 water. On the ready. To the line. To the line.
Offense looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's McCoy. Breaks clear in open space. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. And I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw again. That's caught. It's Covey. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. And the Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Play action here on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. He'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Sticking with the running game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bulldogs! And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Breaking free at the 35. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's stopped at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Pulls it in. It's Covey. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Looking to chuck it again. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
So
So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Powell. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks right and lets it fly. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught in the flat by the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Let's see if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Takes the handoff and he'll head left.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Try and muscle for the first down. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. That's reeled in. It's Wiley. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you. This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
That completion sets up an important third down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency in this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, to still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
First and 10 now for the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On the move now. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The sure hands, it's McCoy. Tackle is made, it's a short gain, well short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's McCoy. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. An important third down attempt for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They're able to convert. Now in first and goal at the 6.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Anytime you see a defense sit back in cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
They're going to run it. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Dogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. Off the penalty, the offense will now set up in the red zone with a first down. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Looking for a receiver. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Pass midfield. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. A big defensive score. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away and get the 2nd half going. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Georgia offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. Excellent field position here for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Makes the grab. It's Covey. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. How about the big nose tackle? Known as a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, like you said, Chris, this guy's usually known for just eating up blocks, but the big man there shows he's got enough twitch to get to the quarterback, and he gets a sack.
That keeps the score. Georgia, 21, Tennessee, 20.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Offense in hurry-up mode.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there. The Bulldogs look to keep this drive moving. It's a draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Nowhere to run. No corral him for no gain. And the Vols hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Throws it to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Volunteers will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. The sure hands. It's Jackson. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it again. Pump over the middle. It's Covey. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
The pocket breaking down. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Volunteers will line up here on 1st down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
We talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass break up, making sure every yard is earned.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they've regained the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
goal. The kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receiver in motion now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield.
He's in the clear. The 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Caught in the backfield. It's Covey. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The ball's come to the line, looking to crank up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Touchdown, Volunteers. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the catch is made in the end zone for 2 points.
Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. I'll tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the defense joins the scoring party now. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Powell. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Snags a quick throw. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Bulldogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a deep completion. He hauls it into the 25, still running. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see. Put points up on the board.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Powell. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Hand it off for a draw. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Leaning on the run game here late.
Well, but the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback making some changes at the line. With the catch, it's Covey. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Vols. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Bringing it out, it's Powell. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. drive now, backed up at the 15. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short games are not going to help you.
A completion makes it second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. He could go. Touchdown, Volunteers. A crucial pick six.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of his quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Georgia. No chance to catch him there.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
52, Georgia, 42.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This game is not over yet. Let's see how the offense plays it. They love to choose some clock here, but can't get too complacent. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can...
He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Oh, he's bringing it back. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. We're in for an exciting finish. Time ticking away. Offense time probably for just one last drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking to make a big play downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The Dogs looking to run some tempo here. Press coverage now from the secondary. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Powell. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is... And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Could take it all the way. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And this one is caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. We came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number 1 goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering it.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.